Spain in 1491, the final year before transformation. The year 1491 was a tense, pivotal moment for Spain, a land teetering on the edge of monumental change. The Iberian Peninsula, fractured by centuries of war and cultural exchange, was drawing closer to an uneasy unification under the Catholic monarchs, Queen Isabella I of Castile and King Ferdinand II of Aragon. Yet, the shadows of the Nasrid Kingdom of Granada, the last bastion of Islamic rule, loomed large over this transformative year. The last breath of Al-Andalus. In the south, the Kingdom of Granada clung desperately to its independence. For nearly 800 years, the Muslim-ruled Al-Andalus had flourished, bringing advances in art, science, and architecture. But by 1491, the Christian Reconquista had reduced its territories to a sliver of land around the city of Granada itself. Here, beneath the towering Sierra Nevada mountains, a kingdom fought to survive. Granada, a city of whitewashed buildings and winding alleys, was dominated by the majestic Alhambra, the palace fortress that stood as a symbol of Nasrid power. Inside its intricately decorated halls, Muhammad XII, known as Boabdil to the Spaniards, faced the relentless reality of the Christian siege. For months, his advisors debated the terms of surrender. Some whispered of a final stand, but others urged a negotiated peace to spare the city from destruction. Outside the city, the Catholic monarchs commanded a vast army from their sprawling military encampment at Santa Fe. Established in 1491, Santa Fe was more than just a base, it was a statement. Built quickly but sturdily, it symbolized Isabella and Ferdinand's resolve to bring Granada to its knees. Rumor had it that the monarchs had sworn never to leave this camp until Granada fell. The monarchs and their vision. Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, united by marriage in 1469, had already achieved what many thought impossible. Together, they ruled over two of Spain's most powerful kingdoms, Castile and Aragon, effectively creating the foundation for a unified Spain. Their partnership was as strategic as it was personal, and both rulers were deeply invested in securing their legacy. In 1491, Isabella and Ferdinand's political vision extended beyond warfare. They had begun enforcing religious uniformity, laying the groundwork for the infamous Spanish Inquisition. While it had officially started in 1478, its presence was growing, targeting heretics and conversos, Jewish converts to Christianity who were suspected of secretly practicing Judaism. This climate of fear and religious zealotry would shape Spain for generations. The negotiations between the Catholic monarchs and Boabdil in late 1491 were fraught with tension and secrecy. Boabdil, a reluctant leader often criticized for his indecisiveness, sought to secure favorable terms for himself and his people. One of the lesser-known aspects of this period is the deal Boabdil struck. In exchange for surrendering Granada, he was promised lands in the Alpujarras Mountains and a safe passage for his family. However, some Nasrid loyalists viewed this as betrayal, and whispers of conspiracy followed Boabdil long after his departure. The Alhambra itself played a symbolic role in these final days. According to local legends, its halls were haunted by the ghosts of past rulers who mourned the impending loss of their kingdom. Some even claimed to hear the faint strains of Andalusian music echoing through its courtyards, as if the palace itself lamented its fate. A new capital and a new beginning. While Granada faced its end, the Catholic monarchs were already planning the future. The city of Santa Fe, constructed just outside Granada's walls, was designed as a statement of permanence. It became the first city in Spain to be built entirely in a Renaissance style, reflecting the monarch's vision of a unified and modern Spain. Santa Fe also served as the site of an important agreement later in 1492, when Christopher Columbus received royal support for his ambitious voyage westward. In many ways, the town symbolized the dawn of a new era, one that would bring Spain immense wealth and influence but also enormous challenges. Lesser-known stories and rumors. The Sultan's betrayal. There were whispers that Boabdil's own family had plotted against him. His mother, Aixa, was said to have scorned him for his perceived weakness, famously declaring, "Do not weep like a woman for what you could not defend like a man," as he left Granada. The mysterious fire at the camp of Santa Fe, an unexplained fire reportedly broke out in the monarch's camp late in 1491. While officially dismissed as an accident, some chroniclers suggested it was an omen, or perhaps sabotage by Granada's supporters. Secret treasures of the Alhambra. Rumors spread among soldiers that the Nasrid rulers had hidden vast treasures within the walls of the Alhambra, sealed away to keep them from falling into Christian hands. Despite extensive searches, no such treasure was ever found. By the end of 1491, Spain was on the brink of monumental change. The fall of Granada in early 1492 would mark the end of Islamic rule in Iberia and the symbolic unification of Spain under Christian rule. Yet, beneath the surface of this celebrated victory lay the seeds of future conflicts, religious persecution, colonial ambitions, and the complexities of cultural integration. In this moment of transition, Spain stood at the crossroads of its medieval past and its emergence as a global power. The events of 1491 were not just the culmination of centuries of struggle but the prologue to a new and turbulent chapter in world history.
Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribing to our History YouTube channel means discovering fascinating stories, learning about the events that shaped our world, and gaining new perspectives, all in fun, easy-to-watch videos. Whether you're curious about ancient civilizations, major wars, or untold stories, this channel makes history exciting and easy to understand. Subscribe now to explore the past and see how it connects to today.